Boom! He's here. Live and direct. I like to say that. Live and direct. The true power. What did I say here? Harness the power of decision. Harness the power of decision. Very, very important. Isn't it? One of the things that we have to master in our life is taking decision. You know, if I'm not how can I say that? If I'm not used to harness my power of decision, I would never take the decision to come live again. So it's because I harness the power of taking decision. And this is the only, true decision are the catalysis for turning our dreams into reality. That's for sure. If we never take decision to advance in life, we stay at the same so on the same pace, nothing will ever change. So it's important to harness the power of decision, and true decision, True decision. Remember the true power of making decision. But there's a lot of stuff we have to remember to be able to, live our dreams and pursue our goals, and because we have forgot how this stuff works. Like we probably never been in touch for as it is for my own experience. I never tried to live my dream before maybe 2-3 years ago. I thought I was doing my life work, working for someone else, but I realized, whoa, I can do much better. I can do my own thing. I can build my own thing. I can live my own truth. Live my truth. But this is what it is. I've always been very, very good in taking decisions, yeah, for sure. But always been very good also at coaching people, even on job sites and everywhere. So I knew that the decision I was making was the right decision. I could develop power around that decision, and that's what it gives you. When you're making the right decision at the right time, sometimes opportunity will present itself and fast it will be gone. So you have to seize the opportunity at the right time when it presents itself. Sometimes it comes in disguise. Certain opportunity you're gonna have in life, you think you don't see them as opportunity, but they will lead you to something much greater after. Like you have to trust in your journey. Very, very important to trust in your journey. Trust in you. Don't believe in yourself. You don't need to believe in yourself. You can pinch your arm like me, and you're gonna realize you're alive. You don't need to believe that. You are there. You are alive. So now it's just to manifest your greatness. Conquer the fears. Take the decision to go on and conquer the fears and really. Non-stop, and I think this is what is the big up Ivar. Big up Ivar. I see you there. Big up. Yeah, true power of making decision. True decision are the catalyst. Same as the best thing to make your dreams come true is to freaking wake up. Is to freaking wake up, and you're gonna realize that you're alive and that you have one life to live, and that life is short, and it goes fast. It goes very, very fast. We don't have much. Our time is limited here. By the way, our time is limited. My time is limited, big time, because I only have of good years to give. I'm 43 now, I think, in their Babylonian calendar years. I don't feel like that. I feel like I'm 20. Feel like when I was 18. Same thing. It's weird. You're kind of reborn at one point, and you go back to and growing up is a trap anyway. Is a trap. We know that. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth: that the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. And this is one thing that it's hard to get at the beginning, because at the beginning you expect instant gratification to whatever you're doing, to whatever you're trying to accomplish. You wait for instant gratification. You want to have some reward and for the things you do, and but sometimes it will take, your timing might not be nature's timing. So everything takes timing. It could take a lot more time than you anticipated at first. But I think if you definitely commit to do whatever you have to do to get to whatever you want to get, you're gonna accomplish it big time for sure. And not only you, but some kind of forces will attach to you. Some kind of forces. I don't like to say to take God and say, yeah, I give the glory to the divine for everything that I've, but also I give the glory to myself, because this is what I have took. Nobody came to push me to go on YouTube. It's my decision all the time. So I harness the power of decision, and this is what also helps make my dream come true. And to live in a state of bliss and amazement pretty much all the time. I'm always smiling. I'm always very happy with life, very happy with every moment, even though sometimes I have down like everybody else. But I find it's not that I have downs, I have low high. It's more that I have low high. I don't have downs. I have low high, and in these low high, I find myself to bring back myself to the high. And whatever it's with music or coming here on YouTube or this is the kind of drug I like. I like smoking weed, but this is not what gives me the satisfaction that I have doing this now. Smoking weed is a hobby. It's my medicine. It's my everyday thing. It's not something I come on YouTube. I'm high as a kite doing that talk here. Do you think weed stopped me from anything? No, at all. At all. It pushes me. It drives me. But it depends how you see the substance, what kind of a vision you have of this. If inside you also you're not at ease with yourself, or okay, there's people that don't like it. I understand. Like Ivar doesn't smoke. He used to smoke in the past, but he doesn't anymore, and I respect that. And he respects the people who does. This is the thing. This is what's wonderful with some of the people that do not smoke marijuana. They still support it because they know it's good for some people. It has good benefit for others. So, if you want to talk about legalization or stuff like that, yeah, they go ask people who drink if they should legalize weed. You go ask, if you want to, first of all, if you come to me and ask me if alcohol should be legal, I'll tell you, fucking hell, no, it should not be legal. It should be freaking illegal. This is killing humanity. It's killing the consciousness. It's doing so much damage. But they don't come to me to ask me that. They go to people who normally drink and stuff like that. But when it's time for marijuana, to go consult, but they also go to people that drink. It's like they want to sell it in liquor store. Hello? What does this have to do with alcohol? It's a total different vibe. Total different vibe. It has nothing to do with alcohol. Anyway, I wasn't going to come and talk about weed this afternoon, but I got into something. So, yeah, true power of making decision. Yeah, know that it's in your decision and not your conditions that determine your destiny. It's not where you are or what you do now or what you have now that's going to determine where you're going to be in 10 years. It's your decision. It's the stuff you're going to decide to do. The step that, when I say go into action, this is exactly what it is. Take decision, go into action. Do something, We can all do something to make our life a little bit better on not on necessarily to have better stuff in your house, or better furniture or shit like that. I don't give a shit about material, but better thinking and better, because you can have all the material in the world. Doesn't mean you have wisdom and knowledge and you're an emancipated man or woman on earth. You can be very, very enslaved mentally. Most of them are because they're stuck in material positions. Me, I'm stuck in minimalism. I want to minimize the freaking possession. I don't need anything. I buy when I need. I buy when I need food, when I need. But I don't. Even that, we should grow our own food and be self-sustainable. But in my case, it's kind of rough in the middle of January to go outside and plant anything. So I have to rely on my brothers and sisters to grow food and feed me. But I feed myself, but you know what I mean? So the force, that's an interesting topic. Big up Nasir, hi everyone, hi Ibar. Nasir, we have all the time, yeah, looking good in new shirt, bro. Yeah, I decided, I said, well, Marjana is my girlfriend name. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with Marjana. We'll do a complete, and maybe tomorrow afternoon we'll dedicate the whole thing to Marjana, and I'll try a few of my new mythical Marjana that I just received. So maybe we'll do that. We'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a smoke show in the afternoon, Nasir. So stay tuned. It's going to be a smoke show. Why not? You know, why not? Life is beautiful. Let's enjoy it. And who cares? Honestly, it's just good for us. It's good for the mental. Yeah, minimalism is very, very cool. Yeah, because we don't need to own a lot of stuff. A lot of people get lost into this. So the force. I was talking about the force, Nasir, before you distract me with weed. Yeah, I'm easily distractible when you start talking about marijuana. I'll be very much all ears. The force, the most exciting thing about this force, this power, this power is, you know what? That you already possess it. We already possess everything inside that we need to make our life a wonderful adventure. A wonderful adventure. I know that the answers to the quest I've been having all my life, I know the answers now is I have to rise and shine. It's that complicated. I have to rise and shine and express myself to the world and live my truth. This is what it is. What else am I going to do? What else I'm going to do? This is what I realize is what the heck have I been doing? Why have I been so freaking blind? Blind and deaf. Not only blind and freaking deaf, because I've been listening to reggae music all my life. And the message is there. Come on, the message is there. It clearly tells me that but is that no? We don't question. We are in trance from the moment we're born. But we're born. I don't like to say that. You see, there's a lot of things that create a glitch in my head when I say it. Born. I'm not freaking born. I've always been here. I've been roaming for thousands and thousands of years in this soul. Now I'm in this body, but I hope I'm not coming back this time. I hope they don't send me back. They'll leave me roam freely up there with the other orbs and stars and be able to shine my light, my real light. Who knows? Maybe that's how I see it. Better have imagination. It's the best thing we have is imagination. They have imagined that fuckery, fakery for us. So I might as well use my imagination also to envision but that's how I see it, honestly. That's how I see it. These light beings up there are not there randomly. These are souls. They are the road map to the events. Or I don't know. It's something. There's something very, very divine. But again, for me to truth is a first party to first party. Eh? So me to the stars. Like it's not very much complicated. It's first party. So anything that anybody will come and try to instruct us on what is the stars or what is the sun or what, there's always lies associated with it because you haven't experienced it. So you don't know if it's true. So that's why, in that sense, to me, I interpret things now. I love things in a sacred manner more than try to intellectualize and understand everything that's happening. No, I look at it and I know I'm divine. I know we are all divine. We're all such a wonderful people. That's one thing I know for sure. So from that standpoint, I know that I know what I came to do here. Yeah, I came to do much greater things than just freaking never take the call to greatness. No, no, it's important to at one point get up, stand up for our greatness and our rights and all the beauty and the because it's the beauty inside us that we have to shine also. The beauty inside and the beauty inside is going to shine on the outside, everything, but you have to ignite it inside first. I thought at first I had to ignite stuff on the outside. I was a bit confused at the beginning. Not confused, but like I knew where I was going, but still. Yeah, don't go to light. Don't go to the light. Don't go to that light. We're blinded by the light. I'm telling you. That me, if I ever, because one day they will come and make a breaking point. I'll have to go. Nobody is eternal in that body. I don't think so. I haven't heard of it. So at one point there will be a breaking point, and I will leave this realm. Yeah, and I will smile. I will smile big time on my dying bed or whatever you want to call it. I don't like to say dying on my I don't know, I'll find a word, but I'm not dying and I'm not born and I don't die. So this is two things that they want us so much to believe, so much to be implanted in our head that we are born and we die. What the heck is that? Like, anyway, I don't trust, I prefer to use my scrutiny, my imagination, my sense of reality to make sense of all this, and that's why I said if I look at the stars in a sacred manner, I will not try to interpret or find the deeper meaning behind it. Like I observe it, I can. But this is the thing. This is anyway. It's so mysterious. Everything is very mysterious, very mysterious. But if we don't think anything is mysterious and wonderful and full of wonder and we will stay in front of the TV. Basically, that's what's going to happen. We will stay in front of the TV being lobotomized all our life thinking it's real. Thinking that the world on TV is real when it's filled with crap. Filled with stuff to control your mind. That's all it is. And it's pretty much, okay, there's stuff to control your mind very consciously right in your face. But most of it is subconsciously. And you don't see it. That's the worst. That's the worst. People don't see it. I was like that. I was in trance in front of that freaking TV. Total trance. Watching the hockey and getting into the game and into the negative comments and the fights and the blood on the ice. And, you get all into it. And, oh, my. I waste such. But not waste of time. I've learned, live and learn. If I would have never went through it, experienced it, I could not be here today to talk about it. So it was, for sure, primordial. Je cherche un mot en anglais. Main thing for me to realize all this before I to live it, to have the experience before I can come and talk about it. Because I think it's very important to not talk through your hat. You better live the thing, have the experience, and then talk about it. Like me, I only talk about stuff I lived here. Heavily brainwashed, conditioned, programmed, under trauma. Put it on thick. Because that's what it is, and that's what I come to share here. Come to share the trauma of this traumatized world. I think we're all a bit under trauma, for sure. Even if you say you're not under trauma, you live in denial or cognitive dissonance, or You like to lie to yourself, but I think we're all a bit under trauma. Some more than others. Some are really, really expressing their trauma out loud. Some medium and some low, but some don't realize they're under trauma also. And that's it. That's all the confusion we're in. Making a true decision means committing to achieving results and then cutting yourself off from any other possibility. Any other possibility. Cutting yourself off from any. In the next life, we are all together. For sure, for sure. This is the thing also, Nassim. This is what you're saying here. It's very, very important because this is what I think also is now where our souls are getting together here. Like Nasir, I can feel him very, very close, like a brother, like Ibar. And it's not just recently. Like I said, it's been a while now on Facebook and all that. He's a very good strength giver. That's what I told him the other day in comments. Big up, Nasir. You are a very good strength giver. And yeah, we need everybody. And we all going to be together after for sure. Because we are here getting together. Our souls, your vibe attract your tribe. And this is what it's going to be also. And imagine up there, we can travel much faster. So even if you're at the other end of the plane, we will communicate together through this gas water up there. I don't know what it is, but where we'll be swimming for the rest of our journey here. But for sure, I think there is it cannot end at just this experience here. I don't think so. If it does, okay, it does. No big deal. But at least, if I can imagine all those things, this is what we have. The most powerful thing we have is imagination. And when we use it, we can use it for very good things and very bad things, like what they did to us. They imagine all kinds of stuff, and half of it is BS. Half of it, maybe three-quarter of it. I don't know. I don't want to say that everything is BS because Pierre will get mad at me. Pierre told me again this morning that, what did he told me, Pierre, again? He told me something else in the comment. Oh, he said, no matter how many times you're going to say that the earth is flat, it will not be the reality. This is what he told me in a comment. So I only said a reply. I said it will probably never be in your reality, but this is the thing. This is how we are confused. This is the reality. This is the reality that the earth is not a ball. The earth, if it's a ball on the outside. But the terrain it cannot be a curve, like that. And if we take the 25,000 miles, and this is what I'm saying, nothing really makes sense in there to tell you what it is. I don't know what the heck it is. And do I ever gonna know? Probably not. But I know it's not what they say because I'm under. I'm a living testimony of someone under trauma from Babylon. So, and I come and deliver my trauma here. So I think you cannot have better truth than that. I'm not fake. I'm not. I am just this man. So I think I can make sense of reality, and I don't really need Babylon to. But this is where we're stuck. We're stuck in so much confusion, and we confuse. We are driven by our perception of reality. This is what Pierre is driven by. Me too. I'm driven by the perception of reality. This is all what we're driven by, more than the reality itself. Because if we would know the reality comes with truth, I think reality must be associated with truth. It's something that goes together, like yeah, for sure. Reality, truth associated together, for sure. But I think this is the reality, that the earth is not about what it is. Listen, this is but it's so sinister when you start talking about this, and because there's a false truth everywhere. We are bombarded with lies and false truth. So even in the flat earth thing, it's packed with lies. It's packed with lies. So we are bombarded. So what we're gonna do? Just stay there and being bombarded by lies and false truth, and never reach our greatness. Like that's all it's ever gonna be. We're always gonna be bombarded with lies and false truth because they want to keep the main population under control. So the ones that see clear, listen, I'm not the only one that see through the illusion. A lot of people, maybe not everybody express it out loud to the world like I do, but many people have seen through this. I don't like to say this deception because I don't live in a deception. To me, this world is wonderful. The people in it are wonderful. There's anything here that needs to be fixed, yeah, our state of mind. But other than that, the sun is still shining. The trees grows. We have abundance and everything. I think it's just to realign ourselves with who we are, realign ourselves with creating with nature, in alignment with nature. This is what we're not doing now. We're not creating an alignment with nature, so we're destroying pretty much everything we're putting our hands on. And we don't even know sometimes what we're doing. This is so unconscious. This is at one point we are so unconscious that we will buy things. We will go work, physically go work somewhere to gain money and take that money after to destroy the earth. This is what we're doing because we're injecting our money into corporations and stuff that are very, very damaging for this plane where we live. So they are doing destroying the earth little by little. I don't think they're going to succeed because we're waking up. We're waking up and things are changing. It's the end of an era, beginning of a new one, beginning of an era of consciousness, more consciousness, no more greed, no more. But it's going to take time, like maybe I expect that a bit soon if I expect it tomorrow, but I think if I can be reasonable within the next 100 years, there will be a great leap in consciousness here for sure. Within the next 100 years, I see something changing for very. We want to go to a different level. They want to stay here on Dover. That's it. That's it. We want to go on another level. This is what happening with us. We want something more out of life. We're looking for something more out of life. Me, Nassi, Ivar, everybody that waking up to this reality that we are, and that's not something that's been happening overnight. I'm sure, Nasir, you've been like that for a very long time, just like me, just like Ivar. Ivar is like a freaking teenage years that he's waking up to the world being upside down, just like me. It's not something that, but like many people, we've been putting this aside, our world duty being enslaved mentally in the system and not really waking up to our greatness before something happened to us, like a tragedy or something. Often that's what's going to wake us up. Something going to happen in our lives to make us realize, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Take your life under control. Do something. You can do much better. You can overcome the adversity. And in the adversity, you're going to grow a lot if you let it teach you. But that's it. We want to go to a different level, another level, you know, what is that? And I have one lifetime to do that, one lifetime in this body, and I'm not coming back here. I'm telling you, I'm not coming back here to suffer again in Babylon. No way. I'm taking this life. I'm going to live it to the freaking max. I'm going to give everything I have. Oh yeah, but I'm not coming back here. You can keep me here. You can use me however you want. I'm gonna give all my life to the truth, to the people, to the greatness that we must all express. I'll be dedicate my life to this. It's just the beginning. We're just starting. We're just scratching the surface here. That's nothing what I've done. You know what? All I've done so far, coming to this day, was a warm up for me, and that's what I told my wife the other day. She said, "Are you freaking crazy? You've done 1,500 videos." I said, "Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing because it's just a warm up. I'm starting to be warmed up. I'm starting to be ready for the big league. I'm just starting. So it's not like no, me, I'm very humble. Sometimes I might be too humble, but that's how I am. I'm very humble, very humble. I'm not, I don't take anything for granted, and I know I have all work to do. And this is what I want to realize. But it's also realizing that the hardest step in achieving anything is making a true commitment to what you want to achieve. This is the most thing that people have problem to keep is the commitment. Commitment to what we want to do. 7 level, yeah. Up like 7. Yes, sir. So, guys, that was me again this afternoon for another little motivation afternoon in my case. Evening for my two buddies in Holland and Germany. Ivar and Nasir. Yeah. That I'm going to see very soon. Eventually, I'll be in Europe. Yeah, for sure. Why not? Great place, Europe. Great place in Holland, Amsterdam. Yeah. I would have fun there. So, guys, see you tomorrow morning. It's an everyday thing. You never give up. Ain't no giving in. Babylonian people are not going to blow up our minds. We're going to stay focused. We're going to stay true to ourselves and not let distraction distract us because that's what it's there for. Distractions, it's called like that for a reason, is to distract you from who you are and what you're supposed to do here and the decision you're supposed to take. So, guys, I'm out. Take decision, harness the power of decision, make them. I haven't even said the half of what I wanted to tell you. I had all kinds of stuff written in my book I wanted to tell you. I didn't went half of it, so maybe tomorrow morning on the same subject. And try not to not disturb me, but distract me with the weed topic. No, the weed topic. We'll have a smoke show tomorrow afternoon. We'll talk about marijuana and all kinds of stuff. We'll have a little chill afternoon tomorrow. Chill night for you guys and others in Europe. So thank you very much for being here again. A greatness. I'm very happy to share these divine moments with you, these unique and divine moments, and I enjoy every single. I don't know what is a second really, but every second of it. I question everything. Everything. I'm out.